6 months down the road, 2 years down the road, they're gonna come down eventually.
If you were going to double that number, how would you do it?
You cannot build that trust factor just by social media marketing. We can be all good friends all we want, but if we are not helping each other with our business, then what's the point? But what advantage can you get now? If there is a title company which is not up to helping me for my business, then obviously I can't partner with them. And then same goes with the loan officer. If they wants to charge 5 points, I wants to just hit them in the head and sprinkle all the eggs in one hit, then you can't really work with them in the future. You can't really bring them any referrals. And same goes with the loan officer. If they have a referral, they can bring to me if I'm not doing a good job. So it's all about consistency. If you're caring and you love and you have a passion for what you're doing, so that partnership goes a long way.
So relationship is huge, and participation in your business is the two things that I took away.
Yes.
It's the relationship, the confidence that you have in the person in front of you, and how much they can help you, support you in your work and your journey.
Absolutely. We can be all good friends all we want, but if we are not helping each other with our business, then what's the point? You can keep pushing me to use A to Z title, or you can keep pushing someone to use me as a real estate agent, but I'm not doing a good job, then that can go a long way. That will just maybe go 1 or 2 deals and we'll just stop. And the reason why I kept working with you is just the great experience that I get from you. Not only just my clients, but also myself. I have a peace of mind that if I'm sending a contract to A to Z title, then I know it will be taken care of. I don't have to worry about, hey, where this document is, where that document is, where the survey is. Are we going to have title come back in time or not? So that really helps.
That means a lot to me that we've done a good job this morning, and your confidence levels is still strong throughout this past year. That's wonderful. All right. Now, with this history of experience, you've had, what now, almost 4 years, 5 years of being a real estate agent. You had your amazing moments where when interest rates were lower, everybody was like, "What?" Everybody's excited. And then you took a break and then now came back. Have you thought about expanding for example, building a team or building on a additional staff to support you in this continuous growth?
So right now I'm doing everything solo, but that's definitely on the table. We are thinking about now the next step, how we can make more money in the real estate. I think the team really helps. So I am definitely looking for great individuals who I can partner with and build a great team, and we can make money together. Because real estate is a very vast field. It's just not about buying and selling homes, and there are new construction, investment properties, property management. There's so many things you can do with real estate, title, loans. So it definitely helps to have a great team on your back that can support you. So the idea is there, and then we will definitely work on building a team in the near future.
So, well, we'll touch base on that point, and this may be the reason why you would want to.
Yeah.
In the next 12 months, if you were going to double your business, give me 3 things that really will, if now that the experience that you have these number of years, you build your partnerships and you've built a process for yourself. Now, for these 16 deals, it was not easy, but now you understand the process. Now you understand what you got to do. If you were going to double that number, how would you do it? Number 1, give me 3 things that will help double that business. And any agent out there, if they see it, they could easily implement those three things.
So, as I said before, there are plenty of agents out there that anybody can work with, right? And you have to understand how you go through the challenges. When the interest rates were down, the challenge was everybody was offering over the list price, $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 over the list price. And how do you maneuver that? How can you bring your client's offer to the table and make sure it gets accepted? There were certain times when people had $50,000 over the list price in their hand, offer in hand, but then we were able to get that contract for $25,000, $30,000 over the list price. So it's like how you not only just present your offer, but how you communicate your message to that listing agent and then to the seller. So how I'm planning on to increase my business, I think all the marketing is good. You can have social marketing, and then you can send flyers, and then you can do events. But that peer-to-peer connection, that would bring the deal to the table, to the closing table. When you meet somebody face to face, they can get that confidence and then feeling from you that you're the guy who they can trust. You cannot build that trust factor just by social media marketing. So being present, being available, being able to go to people and talk to them face to face and shake that hand, and then be able to explain them the whole process in as simple as possible, because it's a complicated process, from looking for that right house to the inspection to the title work to the loan and then to the closing and then post closing too. So it's a complicated process, but the simpler you make for your client, I think there are great chances you will be their agent. You'll be able to close that deal instead of someone else. So I think the first thing is peer-to-peer connection. The second thing is knowledge, and third thing is how you can make it simpler, make their life simple.
Very interesting. Not the what I was expecting. Everybody's strategy, everybody's process could be a little different, but you've honed it in on more of yourself, being knowledgeable, being confident in what you're doing, and this networking thing that you've highlighted a couple of times already. That is your double of your business. So I think that's amazing, because sometimes we get bogged down with the idea of I have to do more social media, I have to spend more money advertising, but you didn't even say that. You just said get yourself in the right position to actually double your business yourself.
Absolutely.
That is beautiful. I love that. Thank you. That's a great answer. Thank you. So now let's move into a little bit something a little different. We're going to talk about the industry insights. As of now, what shifts are you noticing in the market right now that most agents are not prepared? That's kind of a question that we're living in a time where interest rates are a little high, and hopefully we'll have some little bit of cuts to give us a little bit of a boost. But at the same time, in the market space right now, we're seeing a lot of agents are not producing, and the people who are producing is a small number. So how can we help all those people to be prepared in this unknown space that we're in coming up soon?
So as you know, we're going through a buyer's market right now. And just a few months ago, it was a seller's market. Sellers were being very demanding. But now it's buyer's side. Buyers turn to actually be more demanding.
Yes.
So when you learn about your business, then you can actually talk to your client. So if you don't have any knowledge about how interest rate works and how your buyer can benefit from the current situation, although the interest rate can be higher, but then with the less buyers in the market, you have a strong position of negotiating a good deal and maybe get some seller credits and maybe get some repairs done to the house out of the seller expense. So when you go with the knowledge, you can actually tell your client, although it's a difficult market, interest rates are high, your payment is going to be a little bit higher, but then what kind of benefits you can get out of it at this time. You can always refinance your house whenever the interest rate drops. Hey, that's not a no-brainer. 6 months down the road, 2 years down the road, they're going to come down eventually. They will not stay up always. But whenever they come down, you can just refi your house and then take advantage of that low payment. But what advantage can you get now of buying a house in this market? So it's all about how you convince your client. We human beings, we're always scared. We're always cautious of any decision what we make when we make a decision. But that's when a good friend or a good partner or a good team member comes in play. If I can give you confidence, you will just stop thinking about the worrying part of any transaction. You would just jump right into it because you would know that I have your back.
Yes.
Same goes vice versa. If you give me confidence, I would just stop worrying about what can go negative. I would just jump right into it because I know I have Ashraf on my back. The same goes with your client. When they understand, we have a strong, knowledgeable person giving them advice, and they have data to prove that they have experience. So they just listen to you. They stop worrying about what's going to happen in the future. They think about what benefit can get now, make it positive for them. give them a positive experience instead of saying, hey, complaining, oh, interest rates are very high. If you're gonna buy, your payment is gonna be $5,000. How are you gonna be able to afford that? Stop talking about negative things. Think about positive. How you can give them a positive experience and what benefits they can get from each individual phase of the market. And then things will be in place very, very soon. I think real estate always gives you benefit. Owning a home always, well, in some cases it don't, but then most of the time it definitely gives you a benefit. You save you money because it appreciates it helps to build equity. You can do so much with real estate.
And what I'm hearing you say, there's so many things that you just said. But if I want to break it down just a little bit more, in this unknown space and times where there's unknowns, what you're saying is always educate yourself.
Yes.
In the downtime periods.
Yes.
Look at the positives. And as you said earlier, network. Build that sphere of influence around you to keep you motivated, keep you going, to not stop.
Yes.
Beautiful. Love that. Hope I summed it well. So if a person wants to become, with all that being said, and this is the last question I'm going to ask, if they want to become a top producer, what advice would you give them to be a top producer?
So I would say stop thinking about the results. Just work hard and be consistent. Just every day get up with the new mindset, with the new passion, new energy. That what difference can you make today? How many people can you reach out today? I didn't even know that I was a top producer. You told me that. You knew. I was just focusing on what I do day to day,
Yes.
and how I can make it better and easier for myself.
Yes.
And then when you do it consistently, you get to the top without even you knowing that you're on the top. And the friends like you, then you come in and say, "Here, the top releases. You knew you were top at this there." What?
Wow, that's amazing. All right. Well, I want to thank you, Mohammed, for the time that you spent for this interview. You have shared a lot of wonderful insights, from the mindset to the networking to the peer group. I really love that. I think I can even say that about myself, how I have changed as a person when I started thinking in that manner. Being around the right people, being in that right sphere, really makes a difference in how you brand yourself. So I couldn't be more thankful to have met you and to be able to work with you and to be given this opportunity to be able to interview as well.
Thank you.
This is a really, really wonderful time. And I do hope that in these next 12 months, by next year, by next August, you may have doubled your business. And this is and I'm with you on this journey. And hopefully we can continue down this path and supporting one another. And maybe we'll do more podcasts, more interviews. And anything crazy that comes along, we could always do more interviews.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for your time.
Pleasure was all mine.
Pleasure. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.